Hello everybody and welcome back to Formula Virtual Racing. My name is Evan Dalton and we are back for what is going to be another classic Grand Prix here in Bahrain, except we are on the shorter layout for tonight's Grand Prix. We are here for the Sakhir Grand Prix, or what is known as the FER Memorial Grand Prix, to remember all those who we've sadly lost recently. But it is 57 laps around the shortest circuit on the F1 calendar, and here to run you through the action alongside me is Brendan. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, and yourself? We have a very good grid here today.
We have an amazing grid today. Just to introduce you to some of the names, you may remember... Sorry.
No, sorry, Tyler just decided he would cut turn one. Anyways, go on.
You may remember a certain someone called Benjamin Bulwark. He's back tonight. His teammate... Oh. Yeah. Grommack said he was doing that. He was going off into the barriers. He did it again.
Oh.
VRT Ballner, Xander Van Dyken, I think I'm saying that correct. He is here tonight. He's Ben's teammate, a multiple-time FEL winner. We have VSL Duncan along with him, who is an F1 Esports Challenger Series driver, arguably one of the top 10 drivers on the PlayStation platform. And in the Williams we have Scarlet Witch. Sorry, I had to.
Oh. That is just a violation.
I'm very sorry. Qualifying is already underway here, as we have some drivers starting laps. Of course, it is a very short circuit, so the laps will be heading in quite quickly here. One of them is Benjamin Bullock himself on a lap, heading into turn number 2, and into what we will show you the variation layout there just cuts in, which is not too bad. It's going to be a long race for the drivers, but it will be worth it if they can take the win. It's going to be chaos, that's for sure, and it's going to be even more chaos now that we have so many people on an equal pace setting. Any predictions for tonight?
No.
That's great to hear. That's really good to hear. Really good to hear.
No, I think I'll go with probably a Benjamin win in the end. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. He's missed one race and he's back as Lars Asink sets the pace time with a 58.5, which is instantly beaten by the racing point of Tyler, setting a 58.1. I think we'll get into the 57s tonight, as Danny Head Camper goes with a 59.1 on the mediums, Aaron with a 59 flat on the mediums.
Can we go through it?
We can. Let me just get down to Karem there. Here he is.
So Karem into turn 1 here, pouring to gear braking. He went a bit deep, however, so the compromise for this. Oh, it wasn't valid anyway. So we'll abort that one.
He has. We can go to Benjamin if you want to finish this lap.
Yeah, I guess so. So through this long right-hander. He's very close to that curb, but he stays off it. Oh, and that's invalid.
That's invalid. As CJ goes into second position with a 58.3. That's a good job. Balliner is about to finish a lap. Xander Van Dyken, 57.9.
Very close as well.
Yeah, Lars improving, getting a toe from his fellow Dutch there, I believe. If we pop down the order a little bit, we have somebody on the wets. We have Sam Davis on the wet compounded tyre, which
he's not out of the pits.
He's not out of the pits. We have Thiago Kirchhoff. He's invalidated the lap. He's racing for Alfa Romeo tonight. He's making his Formula Virtual debut. We have the Williams now, thundering through the final corner. See what the Williams can set. Duncan with a 57.8 goes in provisional pole position. This could be very close for the battle for pole. It is 9th position for the Williams. Not a bad job. Just behind Jack Redmond with a 58.7. But I think all times can really be beaten if you get the correct slipstream.
Well, yeah, slipstream be extremely important here, given that you take this short now takes out a lot of the technical part of this track.
Yeah, the technical part. Of course, being that horrid middle sector for some drivers. Brady Pollock on the lap now in the McLaren team. His teammate tonight is a little bit more of an upgrade from Jay Bratcher. Of course, we want Jay out here all the time. But it's a slight little bit of an upgrade, as he's now weaving in a straight line for God knows reasons. But he is. So, there we go. Let's see what lap he can set to get him off P16.
Well, yeah. So, Brady in the last couple of corners, he braking just before 50, and he slipped the apex there, but didn't get on that curb, so you should be able to carry last speed through, and P6.
P6 for Brady Pollock, not a bad lap indeed from the McLaren. 58.3, all the times will be improved a slight bit, I believe, as we still do have a lot of the heavy hitters at the back of the pack still to run. We'll have to wait and see what can happen. Currently, Duncan Hoff.
On the mediums.
Yeah, a lot of drivers on the mediums. We had Aaron set a lap. I think he's improved that. No, he's still in the mediums. So, Tyler Davison currently starting the lap. Do you want to run us through this one?
Yep, let me just get up to him then. So in turn 1, he doesn't go deep, so that means he should be in a better position for the left-hander here. Now into the right-hander, which comes up very quick, so some drivers might get caught off guard because they're so used to normal layout. He's got a good exit there, and that's a Mercedes off. But when you move
that is a Mercedes of Marcel Maggiera off on the apex. He's come back on the track. He's keeping well out of the way, so that's good to know.
So I'm good for Tyler here now. And now he might get slipstream here. Maybe he's just under a tenth up on his time, and now last corner. A little bit shaky in the last corner, but
it's improvement.
P4.
It's P4, beats Brady Pollock. That's a very nice lap from Tyler Davison. It is a 58 dead. That's satisfying to look at. Lewis McWilliam has gone PA with a 58.9. Is there anybody in the lower order about to complete a pack? Shigo Kirkhoff just starting his time, the FRT driver. FRT owner, actually, I believe. Marcel Maggiera on a set of mediums, going to get a bit of slipstream from Jack Redmond. Danny Headcamper on a set of softs, he's 4/10 up.
Yeah, that would put him around.
I'll put him.
Well inside top 10, but
it's 6th. That's a great lap from Danny Headcamper. Well done, Danny, on his return to Formula Virtual Racing. He's been missing for a while, but he is now on the back. Chigo Kirkhoff has validated his time as Balliner and Duncan both on laps. Duncan's a 10th up now as he's coming through this long right-hander. Let's wait and see what the Visceral... No, I'm not going to attempt to say his esports team because I'm going to butcher it.
Visceral or whatever.
It's something like that. Let's pretend I can speak. Let's see what he can do as he's coming through the final sector. Oh, bit of a slide for Duncan there.
57,
is this going to be an improvement? It still is. It's a 10th improvement as Balliner has backed out of his time. As Jack Redmond is thundering down this straight. Let's see what he can set as he's heading up. The right-hander in the AlphaTauri. Running a purple helmet for many reasons tonight. Reasons we're not going to discuss, but it looks a bit odd. Sorry, that's a joke. All helmets are beautiful. Most helmets are beautiful. Unless that Sebastian Vettel pink one, that was pretty disgusting. I'm not going to lie to you.
It wasn't that bad, but
it wasn't that good either.
Yeah.
But here comes Jack Redmond. It's P6.
P6. I was about to say P5 there, but
he's not that good yet. He's not that good. He still has a bit of improvement to do. Lars Assink is currently on a lap. He's nearly dead even through the middle sector split, as there is the Ferrari in front of him. That is of Balliner, who is going to be giving him slipstream. This is definitely going to help him. Balliner's not trying to give him slipstream, but he is, as it had on effect to that. Oh, Lars Assink very slow through the final corner, getting on the power too early. This isn't going to be an improvement. No.
Yep.
He's down on that time. You can do about 2 laps here, as a majority of the drivers are in the pit lane here.
Marcel's on an outlap in the mediums. He's done, or actually on the softs.
Yeah, he's on the softs. His best lap currently on the medium compounded tyre, but he is on a set of softs. Still 5 drivers yet to set times. It's all going to spice up as we have Formula Team Radios, our one and only finest editor for the Instagram page, saying the return of Danny. Yes, it is, and we are loving it. We are loving it having Danny back. He did one race. He's the 100% podium record this season. That's purely because he only did one race. So it's very easy to get a 100% podium record when you only race once.
It still counts though, to be fair. Although it might count after this race.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to keep his 100%. Well, no, anything could happen in this Bahrain short. If you did watch Formula Virtual Racing Academy, there was no live stream. There was no way you could have watched it. It was chaos. It was quite frankly chaos.
We could agree on.
As Lars taking a little trip to the desert palms. As Adrian Teich is going to be starting from the back because he's disconnected.
Wait, who's disconnected?
Adrian has.
Oh dear. I'll try and invite him then.
I'll try and get him an invite as we have 6 minutes to go here in qualifying. So Harley Davis and Lee Lennon going side by side in qualifying. Not seen this ever before. As Aaron McFall is the 10th up on his lap now. This would just slot him just ahead of Lewis in 7th position. If you can get a few tenths out of your car on this track, you can really gain so much time. As Kyle Albert.
You mean positions?
Yes, I do mean positions. Kyle had good pace here yesterday in the FVRA race. Sadly couldn't convert it into it was a P6, not too bad, but a lot of circumstances. Aaron's gone 4th position in the Haas.
No, hang on, there's a racing point went off. I think it was Tyler.
I don't know.
No, I think I saw some car going a bit sideways, I'm not sure.
Might have been, but I can't really see anyone. As Thiago Kirchhoff coming around the long right-hander, going to get a bit of slipstream off the Williams now of Scott, which he pulls out of the way. Very nice indeed to get out of the way there. So let's see what Thiago can do. Hasn't set a time yet. We have not seen his pace before. Well, I have, because I put him in a reserve slot, but nobody else has. Let's see what he can set now. He's come towards the line. It's going to be a 58.6 P13 for Tygo. As Kyle Albert is currently on a lap as well. This could be good to see. Where will Kyle Albert put the racing point? Number 74. Thundering round the final corner and onto the main straight. Where is this lap going to put him?
It's
got to be P12. P12 for Kyle Albert. Not a bad job. Can improve. He'll get back around for another lap easily. It is a sub 50-second lap here. No, sub 1 minute lap here in qualifying. A 57-second lap for Duncan Clarkson, who this Alpha guy. It is he's a reserve driver. He's the official Alpha reserve driver. VSR Duncan still on provisional pole position here in Bahrain short. He's on another lap. Can he improve and reach different heights? Well, quicker than anything I've seen. That's for sure. But Balliner is less than. Look how close it is at the top of the standings here.
About what's it, 300
well,
of a second?
It's even more now as Duncan has improved a 57.659. What an amazing lap. Balliner goes into the pits for a fresh set of the soft compound tyres. Adrian now on a lap as well. It's a sub 3 minute lap for me, but we're going to ignore that one. Corey Jappi also on a lap in the other Renault. His Renault teammate is the one hitting 3 minute lap times at the minute, so I don't know what happened there with Adrian, but oh well, as Jack Redmond has put himself in 3rd position. What a great job by the Irishman.
Great lap from him.
That's a very good lap. Hello to another VSR guy watching the stream, supporting Duncan. Although Brendan, I don't mean to be mean to the drivers here. I think Duncan may be the fastest by a long shot.
Yeah.
I know, Balliner did qualify for the F1 Esports Challengers Series. He wasn't allowed to drive as he is under 16 years of age. I know, that's how quick he is. But he did qualify, so he's just as quick as Duncan, as we can see by the qualifying times. Adrian on another lap now. The Canadian-born. Let's see where he can put his Renault. It's going to be difficult to reach the top 5 for Adrian. Has scored points on 3 occasions this season.
You still have Benjamin and Karem who are going side by side.
Hope you don't get any flashbacks to Costas, as Adrian is at the foot of the standings with a 59 flat.
You did not need to remind me of that one.
If you don't get that reference, you gotta go watch FTRS. Man, second in the standings currently, Sam Davestay in 20th position in the Red Bull Racing car. Let's see where he'll put it. He's on a set of mediums, actually, so he's going for the other strat, which I didn't think there was one in Bahrain Short. You can do a soft medium. It's difficult to do, but it is doable. We'll see where Sam Davestay can put his car. Somebody has shot themselves up the standings there. I do not know who. It was Juan Hernandez, I believe.
No,
he's in the
it
pits.
wasn't.
It was Brady, because Brady's the only one in that part of the standings who's actually on a lap. So it's got to be Brady. Minute 30 to go. Going to see some final laps coming in soon, as Benjamin Bulwark, Karem Demirtas and Sam Davestay all currently on laps. They are all on a set of the medium compound tyres, going to do the reverse strategy. As Ben's going slowly, he's backed out of this one. Is Karem still going on his lap? Of course, Karem is a championship challenger. Oh, there's a Haas-off. That is Lars Asink off through that long right-hander. Probably just getting out of the way.
Be careful. There's still a car to come.
Yeah.
Actually, two.
That's
There's
Karem Demirtas.
Oh, it's for Slipstream. It's a Slipstream game.
Probably is a slipstream game. It's Karem's bottled it. Absolute bottle job by Karem there. That's definitely not benefited his lap time, as he's gone 18th position. But here comes Benjamin Bulwark. Look at the slipstream he's given the Dutchman. That's going to help him surely to reach high up in the standings on this medium compound. It's not going to be pole, but it's got to be up there, as Balliner was getting a little bit of a slipstream off Lewis, but he's backed off and he'll have one more attempt. We'll keep an eye on Benjamin Bulwark to see what goes here. It was Chloe who improved seemingly into 15th spot, as Lewis McWilliams got 4th in the Red Bull. What a great time from Lewis McWilliams to shoot himself up into 4th in the standings. Balliner currently on a lap, Benjamin currently on a lap, Karem is currently on a lap, but it's not going to be nowhere near as impressive as whatever Benjamin's about to set.
There's an opportunity of PMP Mac going very slow, and I mean, the quality is done.
Our timing could be glitched. Our timing does glitch a lot. It's glitched every race this season, I'm pretty sure. As here comes Benjamin Bulwark, rounding the final corner. Marcel Magier is retired from the session. Here comes Ben.
57,
It's P14.
Yeah.
So that shocked me a little bit. We go back up to Xander. Where is he on track? He's coming through the penultimate corner, which is the penultimate corner always on the circuit. I was going to say something else. You want to keep halfway on the track and halfway off to get the best run through the final corner. Can Xander Van Dyken steal pole position off Duncan as he comes through the final corner, nails the throttle, DRS activated. Will this lap be quicker? Yes, it will. 57.6 for Balliner. What can Duncan do in response is what we're going to have to wait for. Jack's gone 3rd position. Or he's always been 3rd. He's always been 3rd. As Ben has retired from the session.
On his time anyway.
Oh, there's a crash on the straight. There's a Renault off on the straight.
Oh, and that's another car off. That's Aaron.
That's Karem. It's only good enough for 19th. Duncan's backed off. Yeah, he has. It's going to be pole for Xander Van Dyken in the Ferrari, I believe. Unless Tyler can beat it.
He's slow.
Yeah, I think Jack's backed off as well. Probably to save the time.
He hasn't backed off, but he was slow. Or than the previous time, yep.
Can Tyler improve? No improvement for Tyler Davison, and that's everybody. I believe we're waiting just for Duncan to cross the line. He's 11 seconds down. It is pole position for Xander Van Dyken in the Ferrari. What a great lap that one was. Just about beating Duncan to the pole. What an exciting race we have on our hands coming up here. Don't go anywhere. It is pole for Balliner, 17 thousandths over Duncan. Jack Redmond in 3rd position, followed by Lewis McWilliam in 4th. Tyler Davis in 5th, followed by the Irishman, the birthday boy Aaron McFall in 6th. Lars Asink follows, followed by Brady, Danny Hitkamper, Marcel Magiera and Juan Hernandez. He'll start 11th. Kyle Albert, he will start in 12th for Racing Point, followed by Corey Jappy, Jacob Kirkhoff, Benjamin Bulwark, Sam Davestay, Chloe Glennon, Karem Demirtas, Adrian Teich, and the man who didn't set a time, Jack Blackaby, will start from 20th position. This is going to be an interesting race, Brendan. This is going to be a very good one.
Yep.
Cannot wait for this, personally. I'm going to be honest, we have 57 laps of this, and I'm looking forward to every single one. any early predictions to who's going to take the win for this one?
Well, it seems like Balliner and Duncan have. Well, yeah, Dylan Paul Benjamin might be able to do something from the back, but I'm not sure if he can actually get through to the and maybe end up passing both of them. So I'll go with a Balliner win.
Balliner win, says Brendan. I'm not going to do a prediction because I'll just automatically curse the driver whoever I predict. That's how my predictions go. It's going to be interesting for sure. Strategy also going to be an interesting one because there's going to be safety cars. That is kind of without a doubt.
Yeah, but that's the thing with a short circuit, it actually sometimes the difference between drivers is a bit limited because there's less of a lap time to actually gain in a way. Like if it was, for example, in Spa, it would have been there's a lot more corners. It's like there's a lot more for people to gain.
In reality, if you fall out of the slipstream and if there's no safety car, you're done for. You won't improve. Sorry, you won't catch up. If there is a safety car and you catch back up, it's all to play for again. You're straight back in the mix.
Oh, but other thing is, if you were in incident lap 1, you could end up being lapped really early.
If you have to pit twice on the opening laps, you will be lapped, and that's kind of screwed your race. Strategy here.
You can do what I did yesterday.
You can.
And just stick with them until you actually can get a chance. Oh, and Benjamin's already lost it. But no tires.
Mediums for Juan Hernandez, mediums for Benjamin Bohork, mediums for Sam Davis, Dave Glennon, Karem Demirtas and Adrian Teisch. That is the strategy. We'll get the position changes up for the race start. It's going to be hectic. We have a couple of predictions saying a turn 1 chaos, a turn 3 chaos. I'm just saying there's going to be general chaos because we've seen how quick that formation lap was. It's a very short circuit. But don't go anywhere because this one is going to be interesting. That I can guarantee. Lining up on the grid. Balliner versus Duncan. A straight fight up the top. Jack Redmond. Can he challenge the two? Can Lewis McWilliam with a best qualifying result of the season challenge? And can the other Pritzman of Tyler Davison, Adrian Teisch, lining up on his grid slot? We're going to have, of course, a start lights glitch again. May as well get that one out of the way now. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. As we go racing in Sakhir, the graphics have gone, but here comes Sander. Duncan's got a very bad start. Jack Redmond down into turn 1, but Duncan's got to go down the inside of the AlphaTauri. Try regain the position. There's chaos and then the back. There's a Mercedes around, I believe. But we'll have to wait and see. Into turn 3 we go. There's contact between Aaron McFaul and Lars Hassink. There's a Haas front wing going somewhere there. Unsure to which driver it is.
No, that's Karem tapped round.
Graham has been tapped around, he's spun. Duncan's now on the back of Balliner, but Jack is sticking with them. He's well out of the slipstream now. This could really affect his race. Dropping down the order. Brady going for a move on Lewis. Lewis has got a terrible start.
Lars is out of position now. He's getting past
everyone. Renault around. CJ in the midfield. CJ Corvi-Chappy, the Spinmeister, has gone taken a trip to the infield. This one I don't think was his own fault. I think Lars Hassink, bit of damage. He's down to P14, but he had the bad start last week, and we all seen what he do and came back. Slowly. Here comes Danny Galper trying to get past Juan Hernandez, who's up to 8th position. Very chaotic start, as it looks like Lewis McWilliam got to try and make a move on Brady Pollock down the back straight. Is there anything happening into turn 1 with the leaders? No, Duncan often is too far back from Balliner, as Aaron and Tyler gonna look to try to get past Jack. Sorry, Aaron's way back.
And a bit of a touch between Kyle, Danny and Juan.
Yeah, it looks like Tygo is off on the midfield, and his fellow Dutchman Danny Camper's going to try go for the long way move around the outside. Benjamin Bowick trying to get in the mixer here as well. He's gone for both of the Dutchmen. Danny inside goes Benjamin Bowick. Comrades Gaming's new star is putting on a showcase tonight here in Sakhir. The battle up the front is gap is now 0.5 of a second. Balliner battling a little bit more. There was chaos into turn 3 as correctly predicted by Formula Team Radio's, I was going to say Formula News page, but of course that was the old at Balliner. This is the fastest lap of the race, as it looks to seem like we've had some pitters already. Brendan, do you want to run through our winners and losers really quickly?
Yeah, I'll just get position changes. Actually, you've got a good few winners. Kyle, Benjamin, you also got Sam Downstake, Gromit Cup, Bunnies, also Tiger Kirkov, and then even like Tyler and Aaron are who've gained a position, and then Lars, one of the biggest, who's down 12. Karem, who has got spun. Chloe is stuck in 20th now, and also Lewis and Daniel Camper.
Daniel Camper, speaking of, I'm getting a bit of a snap on the rear end there. Sam Davis, the second position in the championship, last season's championship winner, looking to get on the back of him, and Duncan is closing up on the back of Xander now up to the front of the pack. We'll get the tyres up there for you now. As we can see, the bottom three have had to pile into the pits to make their first stop. Jack Redmond setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He is in a comfortable slipstream in Duncan, and burning up some ERS a lot more than the front two. Is Duncan getting very close in the braking zone here. We've beautiful helicopter shot now.
Balliner's just burning his ERS. Duncan still there is a full battery.
Balliner's trying to burn it to get away, I'm sure. Is there any majestical moves heading into turn 3? Not really, as the two Renaults are looking to have a little bit of a scrap here. Corey Jappy, we've seen him have that spin. Managed to get the car back in a fairly comfortable position, considering the position, and he's now going around the outside of his teammate. Is Marcel Mathieu setting the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute flat.
No, so he's just burned his ERS for a lap.
Yeah, he may as well take
Bunnies.
it.
Bunnies is off.
Oh, Adrian Teich has spun. And he's visiting where the other Renault did, and that's very difficult to keep the car under such control through that section of the circuit. Of course, that's not even the circuit, that's the runoff, so fair play to him. Is Duncan got to try something on Balliner now as he comes down around the outside. It's got to be a fairly handy move, as Balliner's now going to take the train. He's now going to stick in the slipstream on the DRS, or is he going to try fight away back? The other Ferrari, Benjamin Bolwick, making some moves on Juan Hernandez into turn 1, as gets the job done, does Ben. Or is Juan going to fight this one out? I think Juan may fight this one out a bit more.
History with a bit of battling, so...
Ben had, the opening 2 races, Ben got 2 after-race penalties for diving Juan. One was in Austria and one was in Singapore, of course.
Well, one was a warning and then one was an actual penalty.
No, they were both penalties. One was a 3 seconds, one was a 5, I stand corrected. As here comes Tygo.
No, it was a warning, remember. We have warnings to both drivers. I made that decision, you pleb.
Well, you're wrong. That's all I'm saying. As here comes Balliner.
I remember this clearly.
Here comes Balliner trying to find a way past Duncan. He's fallen off the back now because he burned his ERS so much. Jack Redmond's kept with these three, as Tyler has absolutely fallen off the back of them three and is now under attack from Aaron McFall. As we everyone's settling down a little bit, there's not as much chaos from the start of the race. We're already on lap 6 here. It's been very interesting, to say the least. Of course, this race is going to feel really long. It isn't really long. There's only been 6 minutes gone, and it feels a lot longer than it has. So that is kind of like an optical illusion, this race, really. Because it feels so long, but it isn't that long, really, as Sam Davis Day. I'm going to try to find a way past Tygo for P12. Sam not in the points at the minute, where he so badly needs to be if he wants to keep this championship alive, because his main rival is currently sat in P3 in the form of Jack Redmond.
Yeah, Jack's done a great job to stick with Balliner and Duncan, so...
Jack has did a great job to stick with Balliner and Duncan. As there is Aaron McFall now going for a move behind on Tyler Davis. It switches to the inside line. Does Aaron McFall, can he get the job done?
Get a switch back.
Tyler's not going to get a switch back, as he does not get the same amount of traction out of the corner. Great job from Aaron. Is he going to have another run at him? As Kyle Albert and Brady Pollock, Kyle being pushed off the circuit almost in the other racing point. Down the straight they go. Brady's going to have a little bit of slipstream from Lewis McWilliam in front, but he's now weaving because Tyler is trying to find a way past Aaron. Down the inside goes Kyle Albert. Squeeze and squeeze does Brady Pollock, but you cannot do enough. So they're now side by side going up through the right-hander. Kyle
and
Albert
that
has
was
to
very
back out.
close.
Very
So-
close indeed. Kyle Albert has to back out as we now have a little bit of a train forming behind Aaron McFall. Benjamin Bowick getting involved in this one. Is that front wing damage on the Racing Point, I see? No, it's not. No front wing damage for Kyle, luckily. He wasn't involved in an incident, so couldn't imagine why he would have front wing damage. Is he going to go for another move here on the South African-born Brady Pollock in the McLaren team? His teammate provisionally leading this race. There's even more of a battle. Lewis McWilliam gonna try the middle as Tyler Davison tries the inside on Aaron McFall. As Aaron's gonna try and get a beautiful switchback. Oh, side by side, it's gonna be so close. We've seen these two have their own coming together in Australia. Kyle's put Lewis in the wall. Kyle's put Lewis in the wall. And now has his own flipping damage as he spun round. Stupid collision from two as we've a virtual safety car. And I'm gonna have to give full blame to Kyle Albert for that one, unfortunately.
And well, that's a race gone for Kyle. I know actually he's kept his wings, so at least he's...
I don't know how. I don't know how
because
he's kept his wing and how Lewis is in 12th. But Lewis does have big front wing damage. Pit stop going to be needed there.
Yeah. That means Krem's well positioned. Benjamin's just got a free 6th place now. Because
He's got a free 6th place. As Chloe has got a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. I have never seen that before.
how do you do that exactly?
As Brady and Ben are both in the pits. Oh! Kyle gone very slowly on that virtual safety car restart. That's given the position to Karem and CJ. But Benjamin's in the pits. Ben has got front wing damage from that. So he didn't get a free 6th place. Well, he did. It came with consequences as Lars is off in the middle sector. There's somebody off a turn. Oh, CJ's out.
Oh, and
What's happened, CJ? What's happened, CJ? I think it was an incident with his teammate. We're going forward with Benjamin. See, can we see anything? Oh, he's manually retired.
Why?
He's got to get a penalty because you're not allowed to do that on track. That's got to be
No, or maybe...
No, he's retired on track because he was at turn 1 and he's now moved to what is turn 3.
No,
Sam.
but let's see. Sometimes it might do that, so if we should check back on stream.
Here comes Tyler Davison. Down the inside on Aaron McFall. It's a very easy move as the DRS is very overpowered here. For in Bahrain short as Juan and Danny having a nice scrap here. Juan's on the medium. Oh, he spun Danny. And that's Danny's reset the track as well. It was in a safe manner though, so he's okay there. Sam Davis still trying to find a way past Tygo. The thing here is, and what I have discovered in my previous experiences, is that it's very difficult to get past somebody well and truly here, because there's so many straights, so much slipstreaming opportunities. You can't go for a dive and someone have the next corner to clear them. Oh, Tygo Kerkhoff getting very loose on the exit. Sam Davis with supernatural reactions. Somehow managed to not make contact with the Alfa Romeo. My God, that was well done from the championship winner of last season. He's gonna definitely have to find a way past Tygo now. He's just being held up so much. Is Sam Davis This is the overpowered of the softs. Here comes Sam. Gonna try around the outside. Aaron and Tyler having a scrap as well at the front of the pack. That's an easy move for Aaron again. As Sam Davis
Go away, please.
Sam Davis getting the move done on Tygo. As now we will see Jack Blackaby catch up and Danny Headcamper. Kyle now right behind Danny Headcamper. Of course they've both been involved in their fair share of incidents tonight. As Karem is down in 12th. He hasn't made any moves.
No, because he got spun lap 1.
He did, but I would have thought he would have come back a little bit. But he's did a good job all the same.
No, he has come back a bit. Because he was down like P20 at one stage, so he's now P12.
Jack Redmond up the front is falling off the back of Duncan and Balliner a little bit, and that was to be expected. He kept with them for a good amount of time. I think a P3 is the best he can hope for here today. As here comes Tyler once again on Aaron McFall. These two definitely not the best of friends after a fair share of incidents last season and this season. Is Aaron going to try switch it down the inside? No, he'll let Tyler have this one, and these two are probably helping each other by just slipstreaming each other down every straight. They've pulled away from Juan.
Full battery of ERS, like it's 100. Oh,
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah, he's had a bit of oversteer, but these two are definitely definitely helping each other to just keep themselves both moving up and forward, trying to probably catch Jack, who is 4.7 seconds up the road. Although Jack, he's in a world of his own, because there's 2 seconds to Balliner, there's 4 seconds to Tyler. He's just going to comfortably bring these tyres to the medium stint, I think.
Yeah, last question. When's he going to pit? Because will he try and undercut maybe to close up on Balliner and Duncan? Or will he just go for something else maybe?
Balliner is slowly getting out of the DRS of Duncan. He's gained 3 tenths into that braking zone, so that's made my point pointless. As Aaron and Tyler going at it once again.
Switch back again.
These two are genuinely fight this one because they're both not making any ground on Jack. As Danny Camper and Jack Blackaby now going for moves, but no. Oh, Kyle Albert's going to try what he did to Lewis. We all seen how that one ended. He's going to try it again though. Down this second straight of the day. DRS active. Is he going to try it? No, he's fallen off the back. As Karem is now caught up to this little train for P number 9.
Grommet Cup into point.
Jack Blackaby driving very well considering he purposely crashed himself out at the very start of qualifying, which was a stupid decision, if I do say so myself.
It was comedic though. Well,
it was funny, but it wasn't clever.
Yeah, it was stupidly funny.
It was stupid beyond a new level. As Balliner is gaining on Duncan again, they are coming up.
It's the second time he did that.
Tyler getting past Aaron once again.
Yeah.
As Balliner and Duncan are not short of lapping Lars. It's lap 14, I may remind you. And they are nearly lapping Lars. That is...
They need to hope for a safety car now so he can get back round.
I think Lars needs to hope for a safety car in the next lap. That's how quick these two are gaining on him.
Technically, actually, if he was even just a second or two behind...
Ben fighting with Marcel, sorry.
Yeah.
To overcut. Ben's on the hards. He's planning on going to the end, and he's got a good move done on Marcel Magiera there for 14 spots. 7.7 seconds up the road is Adrian Tyson. That's going to be the next man. He will crawl in. Would you like to finish what you're saying there, Brendan?
Just secondly, if Lars could even if he is lapped at some stage, if he just stays close enough to them, and like the safety car comes out, he'll be able to go past. Then eventually the safety car will pick up the leaders. He should be safe. And then he can get himself unlapped.
Tyler and Aaron are having an actual scrap this time as Tyler's kept the car in the outside and he's kept the position here. Is Aaron going to try dive it up the inside though into turn number 3? Yes, he will. What's the X like? Tyler's on the outside. Has he got better traction than Aaron McFall? He has, I believe.
Why is Aaron just burning his ERS?
I don't get it either. Aaron is now burning his ERS to try and go the long way around the outside of Tyler, but he's backed off before the corner. He's letting Tyler outbrake himself. Oh, it's Kyle. Oh, Kyle's just getting slipstreamed by Karem and Danny. Oh, contact. Bit of contact. Is the front wing damage? No, the end plate is kept on that Racing Point car. Up the right-hander here. Danny is going to try get past Karem as the first penalty of the day. Goes to Tycho Kirchhoff. Karem's actually got a double move, a triple move. What's happened Grommet Cup? He's down to 12th. Something's happened there that we've definitely missed.
No, I think he's just going past it. Well, he's not the quickest, to be fair.
Benjamin spun. And he's left. He hasn't retired, so his AI car is going to be a nuisance for the remainder of the race now. But that is Benjamin gone. No points in what we thought was going to be a very big points day for Ferrari. They're not going to get any from the second car. Might get some from the first of Balliner, who's clawed up behind Duncan in 4/10 now. As Grommet Cup receives the second penalty of the day for Mercedes. As the Williams of Clegg getting the third penalty. Is Tygo going to let Karem through? His teammate, who has so much more pace. I don't think he's going to, because there's no relationship. They're both... He's a reserve driver. He's actually Red Bull's reserve driver, but Red Bull didn't need a reserve driver, so he's filling in the Alfa Romeo team today, because why not? As we'll wait and see. Can Krem go for a move down into turn 1. We have 40 laps to go here. It's going to be a long one. What we're here for the entire ride. Is Danny Head Camper's going to go for it as well? He's going to go for the double. Danny inside. No for Danny Head Camper. He's got past Tycho, but he's going to keep with Karem now. Danny recently changing to a new wheel, and it's looking like it's going to be the better for him changing that new wheel. Is Kyle Albert going to get past Tycho Kirchhoff now? Sam Davis they struggled to get past him. Karem and Danny certainly didn't. Is Tyler? No, not Tyler. Kyle going to? I think he could.
Not yet.
As Danny, I think he was trying round this.
He's gone extremely wide. Kyle might be past him now.
Kyle's got it's Tycho, no, Tycho Kirchhoff. Closing the door on Kyle there. I think there may be a penalty after the race for that one for Tycho. He went really wide. It was an unsafe rejoin, if anything. As Aaron has gone past Tyler. Can Tyler try something? Down into turn 1, no, goes the clever option.
We might see Kyle in the pits now, maybe.
Yeah, we may see him. We should start seeing a good few pit stops around lap 20, I think. Possibly around lap 20, or lap 27, I think, is what I seen yesterday on the strategy. Can't remember though, really, to be honest, but it is something around then. As Marcel Maggiera picking up 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. I think there's going to be a retirement in this one for Marcel. Oh no, he's changing his wing. And I fear Marcel may be the first car to be lapped in this Grand Prix.
Well, Benjamin is lapped.
Well, Ben is out of the race. Yes. As Marcel Maggiera will be the first running car to be lapped. As VS Duncan and VSG Ballner go charging past them. Aaron weaving on the straight to break Tyler's slipstreams, and that shows how much he wants to keep this P4. Tyler really needs this P5. He hasn't got great points, got no points in Bahrain, in fact, due to a wheel error. But we'll have to wait and see.
Hang on, let me see here. I can access the fair documents, so I know how much points everyone has. Tyler's got 22 points, I believe, so far. So
22 points in 5 races. It's not great considering for someone of his level, but he's trying everything at it, so that's good to see. Of course, he was challenging for the win in Singapore, but sadly DNF there. Could have got a podium, I believe, last week here in Bahrain, but sadly DNF'd there. And he did well in the other 3 races, so it's good for him.
Well, yeah,
he's going to be trying something like Aaron McFall now, that's for sure.
Because with this to be able to jump Juan and Felix, who did the 1 race and won in Singapore, as Tyler's passed.
Tyler's passed. Is Juan going to try something on Sam Davis today? That's the next fight that we can look forward to. As Danny Head Camper's going to go past Karem. Karem won here last week in Bahrain. He's not getting everything his own way here in Sakhir. Same place, of course, but it's what we call 2 different names for the circuit. It's called Karem. Oh, Karem. Karem, no. No, Karem. That's not good. As Danny now has front wing damage.
You sound like you're talking to a dog who's just behaved badly.
That's not great track behaviour. If I do say so myself, from Karem.
You're really like bad Karem. And
now Danny, he's in a spot of bother here because he now has front wing damage.
Well, yeah, but this is around the time you pit, so it isn't as bad.
It's still not great, let's be honest, as Tyler trying to dummy Aaron into the pits. Aaron has a lot of ERS in the bank.
Danny now spawned again. Yeah, Danny now spawned.
Aaron going up the inside of Tyler. Easy job for the Haas. I don't think Tyler's going to hold this one around the outside. He's not.
Oh, can this rev glitch just go away?
If these two, if we had IGK TAS on them, we'd really see how many overtakes they had as that standing retiring in the pits. I'd say they must have overtaked each other 50 times. Safety car. What's happened?
Danny Camper's trying to pit, but otherwise I don't know why. Richard, this is going to give Lars a chance to unlap himself. And oh well, no, he's not lapped, but he can get back round.
Ben's joined back. Oh dearie me, but this is a safety car now. This is going to close the gap, everyone into the pits. As look, that is Lars in front. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see. That is Lars in front. That's how close he was to getting lapped. If he gets a dodgy pit stop, he's going to be a lap down. Oh, Balliner may be held in the pits here for Jack Redmond. No, he's got out in front. Is this Lars going to be lapped? No, he's not. He stays unlapped here. But Ben is lapped. As Sam Davis say,
probably would let him pass anyway.
Jack's gone on the hards, so he's planning to stick this one out to the end. As everyone who's on the mediums has stayed out. As Karem got in front of Duncan. Oh, so late on the brakes to get the position. He's got it though. He's got it. Has he got it? I can't tell. He has. Karem Demirtas. Whoa. Karem, no, he hasn't got it. Duncan has got it. That was so goddamn close. Karem. As now this has mixed it up a little bit. Jack's going to be so slow on these hards compared to everyone else, but his tyres will 100% guarantee to make the end. It's just like the safety car last week helped Karem, it hasn't helped him here. Although it has, because he was miles behind. Lars has been disqualified for unlapping himself, probably.
What? Oh, that's
no. That's just plain bad luck. That's really bad luck. Is Scarlet Witch lapped? Yes, unfortunately she is.
Oh god, they're really unlucky. They should have just stayed out. They should have just stayed out and got round.
Probably. Jack's pitted again for the mediums and he's got a 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Somebody's followed him in. Is that Benjamin Bulwark?
Oh no, Benjamin's glitching.
Oh no, not again.
I don't remember the
oh dear. Oh, what the hell have I just witnessed? What the hell was that?
This is Season 1 Abu Dhabi flashbacks.
It is to me too. I've just seen Ben go backwards through the pits into his own team box into 180 into it. He's okay now at least, but oh Marcel, no, Marcel, no, no, don't unlap yourself, you're gonna get disqualified. No, Marcel, if you're gonna do it, go off the track and do it, because that's the only way this game works. This game really is a bit broken when it comes to, say, unlapping yourself.
Oh, so you just went off track and do it?
No, everyone else has to go off track so you can do it.
Oh, right.
And I don't think they're going to do that. Safety car isn't in this lap, we'll get another lap. It's 4 laps. Safety car around here because it's very slow. It can be 5 laps sometimes. But Marcel, whoa, Marcel, do not hit Karem. Don't hit Karem. Oh, safety car is in this lap. That's a very late announcement. But we are going green, and Sam Davis is going to lead us underway.
What was that pronunciation?
As we go racing for the second time, he's holding us so much. As we go racing for the second time, here it's Sakhir, he's got a rev glitch. As Juan Hernandez has got a great launch. Look at the chaos here. Karem Demirtas got to try it on both. We've got to have 4 wide. Down into turn 1. Juan Hernandez down the inside. Karem Demirtas got to try the outside and Juan Hernandez.
Oh,
there's been a contact back there between the Ferraris. Balliner is mile behind. Oh, spinner. Aaron's been spun. Who spun Aaron? But Aaron has been spun there. Oh, there's chaos! Tyler around on the track, he's taking out his teammate on the McLaren! He's taking out both! Brady at the racing points have both been absolute killed! As Jack Redmond now is for wing damage as well! I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say there. That was a chaotic crash. As Duncan's tried the inside on Juan Hernandez! Contact between the two. Oh, that was so close. As Balliner is going to have to try and find a way past both of these. This is why Bahrain Shore is absolute chaos. Balliner hit the back of one. Balliner's broke way too late and hit the back of one.
I think he somehow kept his wing. Somehow.
I don't know what I've just witnessed.
No, that was just chaos.
Oh, fuck, I can barely speak. That was chaos. As Balliner's got Balliner and Juan have spun. Balliner Juan have spun. I can just see us. Oh, Balliner has just straight up cut the corner. I don't really understand why. We've a lot of people in the pits. As Balliner's got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Ben is trying to unlap himself, which he can do if he's quick enough. He is quick enough. As here comes Duncan to try and get past Karem. What was that?
Oh, look, Balnor's now for a dive and Aaron. It's worked.
Balnor's gone for a dive, just like Duncan did in the last lap, and it has worked somehow. There's got to be a lot of review on that incident with Kyle, because he's just completely killed his own teammate. He's completely rigging.
That's what suicide.
As here comes Jack Redmond, going to try to get past Juan Hernandez. Down the inside, yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's just a random one, I don't blame it. This race is very broken, to be quite honest. As here comes Duncan to try and find a way past Karem Demirtas. He can't get it done on this lap.
No, I mean, Benjamin, he's almost unlapping himself now.
He is almost unlapping himself as we are just about halfway through this race. Just to let you know. We still have a lot of chaos to go, as Kyle saying he hit Tyler twice. To be honest, that incident, whatever just happened on that opening lap of the safety car, I don't think that can be anyone's fault. That was pure chaos, as here comes Duncan to try find a way past Karem Demirtas. Karem trying to Schumacher him on the straight. These are touching each other. Don't take that out of context. As Karem goes round the outside of Duncan to try and make a move, but Duncan gets it done. What a great move round the outside. He's going to chase down Sam Davis there, who still has to make a pit stop. 30 laps to go here in this race. So something happened, Aaron.
Back past one.
Balnor's got another 10 seconds for corner cutting.
Oh, brilliant.
He now has 20 seconds. Jack has 10. 5 for in the pits. Sorry. Yeah, 5 for in the pits. And I don't know what the 5 is for. Is there any lower battles happening? To be honest, I think there may be a possibility that Chloe could score points here today. If there's a correct number of DNFs.
So, you're saying, when you have a grid of Benjamin, Duncan, Balnor, Karem, Chloe is going to score points out of all this.
When you have a grid of 4 cars dying on the one straight, yes.
Okay.
Poor Brady has survived that for somehow. He survived that little bit of a chaos. I'm still bloody can't believe what I've seen. As Duncan is going to try to get past Sam Davis then. He is on...
No, it's ignoring yellow flag for Jack, so that could be removed.
That could be removed, yeah. That could be removed. There's probably a lot of illegal overtakes there. As here comes Duncan down the inside of Sam Davis saying... He's got the move done and is now back into the lead of the Sakhir Grand Prix. Great move from Duncan to make his way up as Ben has unlapped himself. So if there's another safety car, he'll be allowed to catch up. As Jack's got the move done on Karem. And Balnor's looking to get past Karem as well here. So is Karem's tyres just dying possibly here?
Or maybe it's just the fact that not his tires are dying.
Oh, he spun! He spun! Karem's around! Karem into the wall!
That's the flashback we've ever seen one.
Karem is now reversing down the main straight as he is spun. And he has to wait. No, he's going to reverse into the pits, I think, here. And put on a set of hards, maybe? Could he
might take a gamble on softs, maybe?
Softs won't make it. Softs won't do 30 laps.
He's make it, but he might
what
just
the
try
hell,
anyway.
Karem was that? Oh, he's retired from the session, so he's not going to be trying anything. No points for Karem. This championship is going to be completely mixed up after this Grand Prix. As here comes Balnor down the inside of Jack Redmond. Good job for Balnor to get the move done there. As he ran a bit wide, Jack could try something here, maybe. No, he didn't. As we have a yellow flag in sector 1, is that just a random? Yes, it is, because Adrian is at a good pace here. As now Tygo Kirchhoff is up into the points for the Alfa Romeo team. The grid is really spread out now, so we won't get that chaos again, unfortunately, because I really enjoyed that. I don't know about you, but I certainly did.
What do you think my answer would be? Chaos is fun. Oh well, it's fun until you have to review it afterward for about 3 hours.
Yeah, it's fun until we send it to the post to the race stewards. Which unfortunately is you, and you are one of them.
Well, yeah.
Balnor's run very wide. Well, there's not very wide there, as we only have 13 cars left. Ben is just a lap down on everyone. I don't think is Chloe a lap down? Yeah, she is. She just doesn't seem it, because she's still ahead of Benjamin. Is Ben that far of a lap down? Ben is close to being lapped again by Duncan here. So whatever... Yeah, that's Adrian causing that. He's not going slow. It's like it's a glitch or something just on his car. 27 laps to go. We're halfway through this race. A chaotic Grand Prix so far, to be honest. As there's yellow flag at Sector 3. Is that someone going slowly?
No, Chloe is lapped, so Benjamin is most certainly lapped.
Oh, Ballner's got past Sam. Ballner has got past Sam, and Jack is going to get away past Sam. Has something happened to Sam there?
Not sure. No, I think that...
No, I think it was just a standard overtake.
Yeah.
As Tiger has received another 3 seconds, as Karem's left the session. He's out of the race anyways. As is Jack going to try something on Sam? Sam still has to pit for a set of softs here. So he's going to have to absolutely pump in the lap times if he wants to find a way back into this Grand Prix. After pitting, unless he gets into the safety car, that is. Although I can't really see him getting another one unless one of the back markers drops it or something. Because the grid is really spread out.
Oh, there's a rhino.
Oh, this time it is the legitimate yellow flag. Adrian has broke his front wing from this one, as he's on course to score points again. But he's going to have to make a pit stop and possibly lose a position to Brady Pollock. As here comes Jack Redmond, going to try on his championship rival now to get away past Sam Davis. Down the inside he goes. Easy as you like for Jack Redmond, he gets the job done. But Sam is holding it and has got it. Sorry, Jack hasn't got it easy as you like, because Sam's fighting this one all the way to the death. As here he comes back down again, a lot more ERS than Jack, as he'll keep this spot, I think. Will Sam Davis stay?
Yes, and he has the DRS as well. The sidecar calls past Bunnies, who's into pits now, and Brady should be passed as well once he gets around.
Jack's going to have to try again on the next lap. He's going to find it difficult to get past down. Ben is 2 laps down.
Or no, he's not. He's 1 lap.
As there goes Brady past Adrian. As Adrian is a lap down now, unfortunately, meaning the top 10 are the only ones not a lap down, as Ballner's got 5 seconds for speeding in the pits.
He's retired.
What? Sam has followed him in, but that's for a mandatory pit stop, not a retirement. Why has Ballner retired from that?
The 20-second penalty should give you an answer.
So Ferrari were expecting a load of points today. They've got none, and won't be getting any unless Ben can pull off some madness. But he's now currently going to be lapped again, because Duncan is a lot faster than Benjamin is at the moment. This now puts Adrian back up into the points. As Lewis has got past Jack Blackenby, who's up in 5th position. Could we get a shock podium finisher here? Is there a possibility that we get a shock podium here?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's currently Duncan, Jack, Aaron.
So that's not really shock. That's our championship leader and a multiple-time race winner. Sorry, a one-time race winner. Aaron's only won one race in F1.
And he's more serious challenger, so...
Yeah, I kind of expect Duncan dominance today.
Yeah, you would. Anyway.
It's not Dunkin' Donuts, it's Dunkin' Dominance.
Oh, God. That laugh is... It's what
That's my pun laugh.
No, it's what haunts people in their nightmares.
Oh God, Brandon. As lap 34 out of 57, the race has settled down.
Robert Cup's actually in 5th.
He's in a legitimate 5th place. Although I think Sam Davis Day will be on a man mission, so will Juan to catch up these two and try to regain some points back.
Let's just appreciate the beauty of this.
As Jack is actually lapping quicker than Lewis because he's on fresher tyres and a different compound. He's on mediums, Lewis is on hards. As Lewis has received 3 seconds, meaning they're now level pegging on penalties. As Ben's lapped again. Ben has been lapped again.
That's a rare sight if I've ever seen one.
I've never thought I'd say that one, that Benjamin Bulwark has just been lapped.
Twice.
Yeah, and he's driving as well because he's not AI. As Aaron's got past Jack. Aaron has found a way past Jack there. I've missed that one, unfortunately, but Aaron McFall is past Jack Redmond as Sam Davis is setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Is Jack Blackerby going to try something on Lewis soon, would you say?
Why is Aaron weaving?
Break the slipstream.
Well, yeah. Yeah, at least it wasn't completely over excessive like
they
Hamilton.
have nearly the same ERS, although Jack will drop into that dreaded 10% faster than Aaron will. There's a yellow flag in sector number 1, but oh god, what is happening to the yellow flags there? Happening everywhere, unfortunately. Yes, thank you to the 3 people who are bothering to watch this race. It's been chaos. It's been quite chaotic, not gonna lie. There will be a lot of stewards incidents after this one, as Lewis has nearly dropped the car coming out of the final corner. We have 19 laps to go here in this Sakhir Grand Prix. It is the Memorial Grand Prix, and my god, it is something to remember as Jack Redmond has got past Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack's received another 3 seconds. Jack Blackerby, that's another 3 seconds, sorry.
So... yeah, but this is still a strange sight.
Duncan's doing a great job at the front of the grid. He's 9.5 seconds ahead of Jack now. Is Aaron going to try something on Jack Redmond? Probably, because he has less penalties than him, but Jack could get 1 removed. He's not going to get the pit stop 1 removed. That's a genuine one. As Jack is now weaving on the straight, going to give a fair turn to Aaron. As Aaron's weaving as well behind, but he's got to try the inside now, as they are lapping Adrian, who is in the top 10.
No, they already had him lapped.
Yeah, I know, just stating it. As is Jack going to try something down the inside of Aaron? I don't think so. As Jack was unsure if he'd actually make this race, to be honest. So it's good to see him here, as Adrian's unlapping himself. The gap between Sam and Jack Blackerby is 7.1 seconds. It's coming down, so I imagine he will catch him before the end of the race.
I hope the effect Adrian's going to have on this fight between Jack and Aaron now is both ghosted.
He's gonna, if he gets in front of Aaron, he'll give him DRS. I think Aaron could slow up on purpose. He's got an AI to possibly let Adrian get in front and give him a cheeky bit of DRS, but he hasn't got in front in time, meaning no DRS for Aaron. Jack's nearly dropped the car, and this could give Aaron a little bit of a breakaway here. This could give Aaron a breakaway to get ahead of Jack. As we wait and see, can Duncan hold this one out and win this race? I think he could. I do think he could. As Grommer Cup's gone for a dive on Lewis, and it's got the job done. Well, Lewis has gone down the inside again. These two want to be really careful battling.
Be extremely careful here.
He senses some great points today. He's going to have to be really careful. This is helping Sam Davis stay and one.
Now within the 6 seconds.
Yeah, he is, but still. 6th place for Jack Blackerby. That's a very good day in the office for him. Another question is, will these mediums for Duncan go to the end?
Yeah, that's the question. I think they can go to the end. But thing is, he's got 12 seconds, so he's the safety net. Oh, Jack's
going Aaron again. He's got it done for how many knows time. And Khalil celebrating Grommer Cup in the points. He's not just in the points, he's in the top 5 as of current. So this is very good for Jack Blackerby. I still can't comprehend what happened on that safety car restart, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I took out a good few potential candidates for the podium/win.
It took out Tyler, Marcel, killed Karem.
Oh no, Grant spun himself.
Oh, he did, yeah. He did.
Yeah, it was a classic DRC style spin.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we're even getting throwbacks here.
We are getting a little bit of throwbacks as Khalil wanting me to get those points. Aaron going past Jack again as Hadrian's getting really annoying. Aaron was annoyed yesterday at you being the lap car in former Virtual Racing Academy.
Yeah, but
now he's getting really annoyed.
That.
Now he's gonna get really annoyed at Hadrian. As Duncan is just still soaring off into the sunset out the front of the pack.
Yellow flags again for some
They're
reason.
just random. It's just a glitch. Very annoying.
Look, Benjamin's just sticking with Duncan now here, so...
Still, Ben is in 12th.
Yeah.
It's not as if it's a battle for second. Is there somebody into the pits that is Brady Pollock? Could go
Yeah,
for
it was just a note.
So 27 laps seems to be the limit, 'cause that's what Sam and Juan also did. As Sam Davis today. Really close behind Groma Cup now. As is that Chloe nearly being lapped by her teammate?
Hang on, who's getting lapped?
Chloe's nearly being lapped by her teammate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but she did have a collision at lap 1. It's not really her fault, to be honest. We did see Lars in the same situation, but he got disqualified, and that was the start of the chaos. And look how close Sam Davis Day is behind Jack Blackaby. Of course, I imagine Jack is in a party with Lewis, who's in a party with Sam. Maybe.
Possibly.
Might go for a dive in him here, will Sam Davis stay? He's very close behind him, and he's going to try to go for the outside. But Jack's not letting him through here, so he's going to find it a little bit more difficult to get past the Mercedes. Down the main straight for the 40-second time. Activates the DRS, overtake button active. He's going to get this one very easily, and he might get past Lewis on this straight as well. Could he catch up to Jack and maybe challenge him?
Maybe, but...
He only needs to get 5 seconds within the 5 seconds, remember?
Yeah.
Sam is going to get past Lewis and up in the 4th position, which will save his championship hopes a bit, but is Lewis going to fight this one? No, he doesn't seem to be doing it. It just seems like Lewis is going to hop out a 5th spot for the remainder of the day. There's one more DNF and we will see points for almost everyone except Benjamin. For everyone except Benjamin if there's one more DNF. Points. One more. What? Evan, come on. One more DNF.
Evan.exe has stopped working.
A little bit. That hasn't been the best of every your races, that's for sure.
This battle should be just 8 seconds between Jack and Sam, so there's still not 3-second buffer. The only thing is, what if one of them gets a track limit penalty?
Yeah, if it's Jack, that will just put Sam instantly on the podium. Because I imagine Jack can get that one removed.
It was ignoring a flag, so I'm assuming that it was that one should be removed, like most of them kind of penalties.
Yeah, probably. As is this going to be Jack Blackaby's first points in F4? I think it is.
I think so, actually.
I don't think he scored.
Yeah, he hasn't scored a point in this season for sure.
Well, he only started racing this season.
Yeah, he's still on 0. He's competed in every race and hasn't got a point yet.
So this will be a first for him.
Yeah, it's... However, Juan is starting to close up into that 6 seconds. As Juan's just lapping his Chloe now.
Yeah, that is one Williams and the other Williams. The last time they were side by side was USA, where they crashed into each other. No driver's fault, it was just one incident. But we have 13 laps to go. Duncan leading the race here by 14.5 seconds over Aaron McFall.
What's the biggest gap for a win in FPR history?
It is 25 seconds by Danny Headcamper.
That was Silverstone Season 2.
That was Silverstone in Season 2. That was the biggest win in FVR history.
I don't think we'll get there, but it probably can run it somewhat close.
Danny's win was down in Silverstone was amazing that time. As Aaron and Jack are still locked into a bit of a fight here. This one certainly isn't over, that's for sure. There's a big lap.
A bit deep.
He has, but it's not going to affect him too much unless Juan can catch up. Don't know if he can though, really. Do you think Juan may be able to catch up?
Well, he's within 6 seconds, so yeah, he should have just one anyway. If you get to within,
oh yeah, I forgot about the penalties.
Oh yeah, if you get to within 3, then certain yes.
I agree with that one. Just kind of a full stop in the chat, showing his appreciation for Kyle.
Yeah.
Jack's gone forward on Aaron McFall. He's going to try get the job done, but Aaron's going to hold this one on the outside as they switch in. Jack Redmond's going to keep the car in. Very dangerous move, but he has pulled it off. What a great racing from these two Irishmen.
Okay for Aaron, but you still have to slipstream.
It's not all over yet, that is for sure. The two of the younger drivers here in FVR. Two of the youngest, Jack being the youngest, and Aaron having his birthday today. Of course, happy birthday to Aaron. 10 laps to go, because Duncan is about to cross the line to start the 47th lap of the Grand Prix. It feels like it's been a long race, but it hasn't really, has it?
Yeah, we're on lap 47 now. Normally, that would be when... Actually, the race would be over if we were on anywhere. You know, actually, I think the longest... biggest one of the laps is usually 39.
Here comes Aaron. Is he going to try something down the inside? No, he's not.
He's trying to build up BRS. Because Jack is barely keeping him in above the 10%.
Yeah, Jack's struggling. As Tycho Kirchhoff receiving another 3-second penalty. The gap between Adrian and Juan is about 46 seconds.
Oof.
That's if you look at the track map, that is the little yellow dot is Adrian, and the white dot currently going into that left-hander is Juan. So that is how much Adrian would have to catch up if he wants to pass him. As Tycho Kirchhoff nearly
Juan?
because it's a big gap, and I wanted to put emphasis on how big a gap it was.
Yeah, but wouldn't be a more realistic target for Bunnies be Tiger Kirchhoff?
Nah, here comes Aaron McFall. Gonna try the outside on Jack and has pulled this one off. Has Aaron McFall. I don't think Jack had any fight on that occasion. Khalil saying pick a number between 1 and 30. I'm gonna pick 12. I'm gonna pick number 12.
Oh my. Wonder what that means then.
Brady is very close behind Adrian. He's going to get him on penalties, I'm sure. Oh, another one. That's going to be confirmed for Juan easily. He's definitely going to get the position there, but still P7. That's still a very good result. Yeah, as long as he keeps it out of the barriers, that is what he has to do. Just keep it out of the barriers. As Jack has got the move done on Aaron again for P2. These two having a great scrap here. They've been having it for so many laps now, but they can't.
We've got a reenactment Irish Civil War 100 years on.
We have a little bit of an Irish Civil War, yes we do. There's just random yellow flags all over the place now.
99 years, technically, but yeah.
We'll let one slide. We'll let it slide. Thank you to the 5 of you who are still watching. We understand it's not the most entertaining race ever, but I'm sure that I'm going to rewatch that safety car restart so many times. because I love that one so much.
Or actually, maybe just to figure out what actually happened.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it about 20 times in the steward's office anyways.
I'm gonna have to screen record that and then have to play it in about 0.25 speed in order to figure it out.
We'll upload it to YouTube and turn down the speed on it.
Yep.
Brady is within DRS of Adrian, and he's going to be trying a move. These are both lapped cars, remember, to the battle between Jack and Aaron, but these are still in their own fight here for number 9, the second last point scoring position.
Here's the thing, Tykerkov, he is not that far away from, is he that far from Duncan and them? Or actually, it's Bunnies and Brady.
He's 20 seconds ahead of them.
Alright. Yeah, I was wondering for a second if they were near.
No, he's 20 seconds ahead of Adrian.
Okay.
I took Brady.
Okay.
Gonna get an easy move. And he's still gonna get DRS from Aaron McFall. That is Brady past Adrian, and Adrian's down in 10th. It's a real shame Chloe couldn't get points. I'd love him to see the Williams score points. Although, could we see some punctures from the top 3?
I don't. Would a puncture really give Chloe points?
Well, I don't know. I was kind of just not really thinking of
Most
points.
likely would probably be Grommet Cup.
It could be Jack or Aaron. They've been battling this whole race.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're so far ahead.
Yeah. Lewis is fine. On Arts, he's fine.
Yeah, the
To be
Hearts are a
honest,
decent tire
Chloe
around here,
herself is the most vulnerable to a puncture now.
Who?
Chloe herself.
Yeah. We're talking about a puncture that could bring her to the point, but sure, she's been on a tire 30 laps.
As Tygo's trying to unlap himself, he's net lapping Benjamin. Benjamin's 2 laps down on Duncan. My god, I never thought I'd say that.
This is just an odd thing to see.
Really is. As Swan has got past Jack Blackaby for 6th position. That is Juan up behind Lewis. If he gets within 3 seconds of Lewis, he's going to get that spot as well. So it could be a P5 on the cards here for Juan.
He's not that far away, although Lewis's Hearts will still have a lot of grip left in them. Oh well, maybe not a lot, but still have some.
Yeah, they won't have a lot, they'll have a little bit.
They'll, the softs here, they could be dying out soon, so it's a question of which dies first.
I think Lewis is good, because if we just look at the tyres, Lewis's look a lot more worn than Juan's do. Or do they? No, Juan's look more worn. What you're looking at is the inside of the tyre. You can see the line pushing back there. That will show how much rubber has come off them and which are more worn. Juan is still lapping at a great pace though. That is what we do need to take a note of. He's still lapping at a very good pace. He has gained 2 tenths on Lewis in this lap. So this could be on the cards here for Juan. He still has a reason to push, at least. That's the main thing. As the gap up the front is now 17 seconds. Duncan has gained 3 seconds since we last spoke about him.
Yeah, 17. Aaron's actually
Chloe's pit.
off. Yeah, I know.
Gotta go for a fastest lap attempt. Because remember, you do still get the point if you are outside the top 10. Could be a first point of the season. It's gonna take a lot to beat Sam Davis today's lap. But go for it. Go for it, is what I say.
And now track.
Juan's well within that 3 seconds now, by the way. 2.8 seconds is the gap between him and Lewis. So his tyres are definitely in much better condition than Lewis's. Let's see. Chloe's time is looking 5 tenths up on a personal best. I don't know what that personal best is, unfortunately. She's got 3 seconds for corner cutting, so this lap won't count.
No, I believe it still will, maybe.
No. Maybe it will.
She's currently got 101.1. So
We need a bit more than that to take the fastest lap. I think the fastest lap is in the 58s, although that looked purple, if I do say so myself. It kind of flashes up quickly. She is catching up to Tygo Kirchhoff. She's 2 laps down, but here comes the fastest lap. Put the overtake on! As now it is on, it's the fastest lap.
59.4, actually it is fastest lap.
It is the fastest lap of the race for the Williams. The fastest lap of the race. Let's gonna hope the Williams can get points. It could be a double point finish for Williams, who have had a terrible start to the season. Well done, Chloe. To take the
Oh,
fast.
but Tyler's DNF now. Juan's actually going to be able to jump up a position or two. Well, he's able to keep ahead of Tyler. He'll be ahead of Felix then into P6 in the championship.
P6 in the championship for Juan. Good job, Juan. As the Williams team boss must be happy with this result, even if he couldn't score.
But Sam Damstay's caught up to within 5 seconds of P&P Mac.
Oh, Jack could drop behind his championship rival. Unless he can get that penalty. No, I mean in the race.
Yeah, I know.
But we would have a dead tie at the top of the championship.
That's the thing, Chloe's done Jack a favour here.
By taking the fastest lap, taking a point off Sam. Exactly. Well, that's how Irish helping Irish. We always help each other out, don't we? Always help each other out.
Well, yes, apart from when we're fighting over stuff.
Apart from when we're fighting the British, but let's ignore that.
Well, yeah.
Aaron now has 0 ERS. He's just gained 10 in the braking, so that's just, we know how much he gained in the braking in turn 1. Although Brady's got to be helping him with double slipstream here, because his AI car, we're on to the penultimate lap of the race actually, as Duncan is going to be starting the final lap of this Grand Prix. It has been a great race, to be honest. It's been a little bit boring at some stages, but it has overall been a great race as Duncan has started the final lap, but it's all to play for P2 on track here, just in case Jack Redmond can get those penalties removed. Well, we'll have to wait and see. He's going to unlap. Well, unlap herself from Tygo as Duncan has started the final lap of this Grand Prix. Is Aaron going to try something into turn 1? I don't think he's close enough as he spun up the rears. So there is no hope there for Aaron, I don't think. He's got a lot of slipstreams. He's going to get this one, I think. It's going to be a big dive into turn number 1 for Aaron McFall. Just slots behind. Just slots behind. He will get a second attempt. Through down the second straight. Here he comes. For Aaron McFall.
So, 24 lap on tyres is
not going to get them. He's not going to get it, but we have to move. We have to move it up to the front with a man who has dominated for 57 laps of the race. He didn't take pole, but he will take the win. Duncan Hoffman wins. Here in Sakhir, Jack Redmond is going to get P2 on the circuit, but he's not going to keep it through penalties as the lap cars are coming home to finish their Grand Prix on lap 56. Here comes Aaron. Oh, Aaron spun! He spun in the final corner! He spun on the final corner with the race.
That is just ridiculous.
Aaron, no! He's still got a podium, but he reset the track. So there's got to be
5 seconds removed, so...
Lewis is going to come home in 5th. Juan is going to come home in 5th behind Lewis. Jack Blackaby's going to take his first points of the season in 7th. Ben is going to come home in 12th. Aaron. He's going to get a penalty for resetting the track as well. Aaron. What is Ben doing with steering wheel? He's just constantly pressing a button. That was definitely a fun way to end the race for Aaron. As Ben's glitched. That is the end of the race. Sam Davis has somehow got P2 in this one.
Well, yeah, thanks to a really good last stint in the softs.
And a little bit of assistance from Aaron McFall.
Yep. Aaron McSpin.
Aaron McBottle is definitely the way. Aaron with the big spin. As Ben is glitched, we just have to wait 57 seconds. For Ben to finish, Brendan, would you like to give out the people unsaved award while we're waiting?
I'll give it to...
Ben's saying a P8. He's in 12th.
Hang on, he might be... There could be a glitch or something for us then.
It might be a time glitch. Possibly. I don't really know. So that means Agent didn't get points. If he, you get penalties for resetting to track. Yes, you do get penalties for resetting to track if it's in an unsafe manner. Aaron's was on the final corner of the race, which is an unsafe manner. In my books anyways. We are now glitched in the lobby, so I think we might have to end this one here.
Yeah.
Yep, I think we will have to end this one here, unfortunately, because we are glitched in the lobby. I'll say your full race results.
We actually have them there, so...
Yes. Duncan wins. Sam Davis in second. Aaron McFall third. Jack Whitman fourth. Juan Hernandez fifth. Lewis McWilliams sixth. Jack Blackaby seventh. Tygo Kerkhoffen eighth. Brady Pollock ninth. Adrian Tyche 10th. Clive Glenn 11th. Benjamin Borg 12th. And the non-finishers were Balner, Karem, Kyle, Tyler, Marcel, Lars, and Danny and CJ. Thank you all for watching this race. We do hope you enjoyed. It was an interesting one, that's for sure. And we will see you next week for Paul Ricard. Brendan, any final words?
Well, yeah, very good race. We had a very good grid as well.
Oh, we've just ended.
Yeah.
We'll get the podium now.
Okay. Well, yeah, very good race. It was a very good grid. It was unfortunate for some people, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, very enjoyable race. Paul Ricard should have some good racing. Yeah. So.
There's Duncan lifting the trophy.
Yep.
Well done, Duncan. He dominated today, that's for sure. So, well done to him. Lewis saying I got assaulted by Kyle. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. As there are the full race results that we did read out a few moments. 21 seconds, so he didn't quite beat Jack.
Yeah.
He didn't quite beat Danny's winning streak. But yes, that is all we do have time for. I do hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.